Okay, hello and welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's continue our Ryukyu World Conquest campaign. It's time to attack Brandenburg and via Brandenburg, Austria. And I gotta remember, it doesn't say it here. I gotta remember that Austria does get to call in their allies. So if I were to attack Austria directly, the French guarantee doesn't apply, does it? Maybe this is not a good idea. This is pull in, assuming that he would still be able to pull in 6 of his allies. That's a lot of extra targets. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if that's a good idea right now. We've got an army adjacent to Saxe-Lauenburg. Why don't we do this war? We'll attack Siena. Instead. I forgot when I was thinking about it earlier that the Emperor gets to call in his allies. Where in the hell is this army? Kind of tempted to roll another general. My army tradition's getting really high because we are at war a lot. I mean, I want tech, I want military ideas, but at the same time, I could really use some more generals. I only have 3 out of 6. When do we get to eat the baguette? When it makes sense to attack him. I'm not concerned about the war score cost of his country. That's not going to be the thing that limits me, so it's mostly about being opportunistic and finding a good time to do it. We're about to stack wipe this guy over here. We have a core. It is not being progressed because of the siege there. Oh, of course we got a disease outbreak. All right. Let's go deal with that rebellion and then come back. I want to get that core going. So that removed one of the alliances that Venice had by declaring war on one of his merchant little derps. Papal State still exists. They've got a level 7 fort. Savoy is working on that province there for me. Who can we peace out next? We've got 1 diplomat free right now. Mutapa, looks like the Mutapa siege is done. Okay, let's transfer that to Betsamisaraka. While he has an army, he's not going to be able to peace out. And also while he has these provinces occupied, so... Look at that, Betsamisarakan 3-star, 6430. Almost as good as the general I know of from my other campaigns. I suppose I don't really need to fight that army. You guys think we should get some more generals? Should I, yeah, that's actually something I was wondering about. Does it make sense to try to engineer a war where I can dismantle the HRE? Answer this. If I dismantle the HRE, then the extra aggressive expansion impact from provinces being part of the HRE, the plus 50% aggressive expansion impact, that's gone, right? It just disappears. You must control the capital of the current emperor's homeland, which is Wien. The elector is not controlled by you. Basically attack all of the subjects. Yeah, dismantling does seem like a pretty good idea before we start really diving into conquering the HRE. Right now, I've kind of skimmed around the edge a little bit up near Denmark, but I've barely touched the HRE. So, but this is a lot of aggressive expansion. Okay, he is probably allied to quite a few of the electors. We got Baden, Mainz, Cologne, Munster, Brunswick. Baden is not one. Brunswick is. Cologne is. Mainz is. Munster is. So we got Oldenburg. Oldenburg and Hesse. Should just write this down. Okay. I'm going to take the time to figure this out. If I declared war directly on Austria, he does not call in Hesse. If I declare war directly on Austria, then he is defended by France. But if I'm at war with Austria directly, I can't get to war with Hesse, can I? I can if I declare war on Castile again. Okay, so Castile gets me to war with Hesse. It doesn't all have to be in one war. You can do multiple wars. I do remember that from the past. And then the only other person then was Oldenburg, I think? Which, weren't we just at war with Oldenburg? Or aren't we at war with Oldenburg? He's allied to Ulm. I can't attack a prince if I'm already at war with the Emperor. Yeah, allying the electors is probably not going to happen, though. I need the relationship slots for integration, for conquest. Oldenburg and Ulm are both princes. So in that case, then, what I could do... Correct me if I'm wrong. If I declare war on, say, Oldenburg, Austria defends him, Austria calls in all of his allies, which include the other 4 electors. I think there's only 6 right now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he calls in 4 of them as allies. I'm declaring on one of them, and then the other one I get to war with by declaring war on Castile. So declare war on Castile. Full occupy Hesse. Declare war on Oldenburg. Is that... Would that do it? I think that would give me my window to actually dismantle the HRE. As of the current political landscape. That may change, though. Got a pretty darn long truce with the Ottomans. We got 9 years left still. But that does look like that would work. It would be a difficult war, because we'd have to fight all of Austria's allies, and I would have to somehow isolate the French, because the French currently are guaranteeing the Austrians, and I don't want to mess with that. That'd be silly. The war with the Jazz, I think, is mostly just so that I can take some chunks out of him. So because I don't occupy the fort... Well, aren't I working on his capital, though? That'll count as a fort in the area. No, if you threaten France, I would have a truce, but his guarantee doesn't go away. I don't know. That's actually a really good point. Yeah, you're right. Because I'm not going to declare war directly on Austria, am I? I'm going to declare war on one of the princes. I think if you declare war on a prince and Austria gets to come in as the emperor, he can call his allies, but I don't think guarantees would apply. So I'm not declaring on Austria. There's a special provision where Austria is allowed to call in their allies. But I'm still not at war. The war leader is still the person I declared upon, and France isn't guaranteeing that person. So I think you're right. I think we could actually keep France out that way. Why are you standing here making me suffer? Oh, never mind. I'm marching through. My bad. Okay, well, yeah, I think that's a good idea. It's a good window. So we're working on these sieges over here. They'll be done eventually-ish. Getting a little bit low on manpower. Should probably try to avoid excessive attrition for no reason. Just a little bit. Bring another army over this way. I think we're looking more to just keep on beating up on the Italians at the moment. Can't click on that province to save my life. Wait, wasn't Oldenburg the prince? They are. I don't have a truce with Oldenburg right now. So this supposed window that I thought of is... Wait a second. I can do it right now. Again, bear with me. Let's crowd think this. If I declare one Ulm, Austria comes in via that. He calls in his allies. That brings in 4 electors. If I co-belligerent... No, I don't even need a co-belligerent. Hesse will be in the war already because he's allied to Ulm. Oldenburg will be in the war. I think I could just declare on Ulm and just get them all in right now. People are saying in Twitch chat that France will join if Austria is co-belligerent. Really? Doesn't sound right to me, but... I think we need to test it. Let's just test it. I want to see if the French guarantee applies, because I don't think that it should. I don't know that now is really the right time to do this war, because I don't think my armies are in position. But I want to know, so that I can plan. Let's just find out. If I declare war on Ulm, what happens? We see Austria, Baden, Genoa, Oldenburg. I don't think Austria's called in all of his allies yet, but he is a co-belligerent. Either way, we're gonna roll back the save. I just want to see. Okay, one more time. Brunswick. Wish you could have both these screens open at the same time. In fact, I can. I can do this. Which you guys can't see, but I can show you what I just did. Looks like this. I have an auto hotkey script that allows you to take snapshots and then move them around. So I can do that. I can see that these are the people that we're at war with right now. And I can close this window, and screw you, Paradox, I can look at both at the same time. Huh? How you like me now? So... Brunswick's not in the war. S is. Cologne is not. I don't think Austria's called in their allies yet. Let's wait a little bit longer. I mean, I'm clearly at war with the Emperor. Why has he not called in his allies yet? Or did I misread it? Is he not allied to Hesse? Did Ulm not call in his ally? Okay, there's Oldenburg. That happens occasionally. I don't know why. No clue why that happens, but I actually posted about it. I asked the guy, like, the guy that made it, like, why does that happen? Couldn't give me an couldn't help me. 90% of the time it works perfectly. It's just that every now and then it just stops working. So just reopen it, no big deal. Okay, back to the list again. We got Brunswick, not in the war. Hesse is in the war. Cologne. I feel like... Did I just, like, miss something here? Austria's very clearly allied to Cologne, and when I was looking to declare war on him directly, he was going to join. I'm just going to give it more time. Like another month, maybe. See, there he is. Now he's in. Okay. Alright. Speed 5. Just play for a month. Go. Like, call all your stupid little derps in, please. Okay, that was like a month or two. The fastest we've played all campaign, right? No France. I'm right. You guys were not right. I didn't think France was going to be able to call in on that. Okay, Brunswick. How is Brunswick still not in the war? Okay, Hesse is in the war. Cologne is in the war. Mainz is in the war. Munster is in the war. Oldenburg in the war. The only person that's missing is Brunswick. But Brunswick... was allied to Austria. You don't suppose that Austria is smart enough to, like, not call in every elector, right?
Stream hype Shen excite.
Is that Pita? There he is. How on earth? Why? I mean, there's just no way. No, and I can't declare war on a member of the Empire if I'm already at war with the Emperor. I can't do that. So if he doesn't call that ally in, then that does block it. Brunswick. Let's wait a little bit longer and just see if he's just being lazy with calling in his allies. Yes, I'm aware that you can ally electors. I know. You can vassalize them, you can ally them, they just have to be involved in the war and be controlled by you or your allies. But, as I've already mentioned, I don't have relationship slots for allies. So that's not a real option. Okay. Finally, he has joined. So I want final confirmation then. We don't care about Austria. We obviously know he's involved. Here are the people again. And to dismantle the HRE, we need to control the capital of the Emperor, which we're at war with Austria. Okay, Brunswick is
also
in the war.
Excite.
Hesse. Cologne. Mainz. Munster. Oldenburg. Yes, so war deck on Ulm right now does get us at war with every single person that we need to be at war with. So it can be done. And, as I said, and was correct about, unless he's just continuing to be stupidly lazy, is that, despite the French guarantee of Austria, because Austria is not the war leader, even though he's considered co-belligerent, it's a it's a different kind of co-belligerent. This is a scripted special thing where Austria is forced to be co-belligerent and allowed to call allies. It's squirrely. So he's not able to call in his guarantee from France. And yes, France is still guaranteeing Austria. Now, we could let the game run a little bit longer just to see if, 6 months from now, France randomly joins the war. But I don't think that he will. The question is, do we want to do this war right now? We've got 800k infantry. We've got 8 times their infantry, 3 times their cavalry, 8 times their artillery. Looks like it'd be a pretty easy war. What the hell's the Great Horde doing in there? I think they're allied to Austria. Yeah. Alright, well, let's reload the save. Again, we were just checking to see if my assumptions about the mechanics were correct, and I'm pretty sure they are. So eventually, that pulls everyone in. It's very very appealing. Weird, it was black right here because my black chair. You don't believe me, my chair is black, but it's black. Or sorry, it's not black. Damn it! It's brown. It's burgundy. I probably just ruined all my credibility by calling it black one time. Yeah, that's true. I've got a lot of men, and a lot of those troops are my subjects. It does come down to how many of the men I have in Europe. Because I'm going to have to do the war, right? I have to win it. Although, having such a large army is going to be quite nice for relative strength of the alliance. Alright. So there's our target then. We just declare war on Ulm and we can do it. Lots of little one province miners. Some with forts.
Maybe end some wars first.
Yeah, might not be a bad idea, Bob. Bob the guy, 6-month resub, thank you. Looks like a couple of them have level 2 forts, half of them have no fort at all. Ulm has a level 2 fort. Level 2 fort's one level obsolete to me right now, soon to be 2 levels obsolete, I believe. Yes, next level it'll be 2 levels obsolete. You must make sure to not get too much war score for those last minute calls to war. I think Austria is the one that's got the lion's share of that army too. I mean, he is the emperor. Got 54k troops. 31,000 of the 100,000 infantry. I think it's really doable. The question is just timing. Is it the right time for that? Let's assess all the wars. We've got Bohemia. Bohemia needs a lot of my attention. Once I siege down his coastline, I'll need to get onto his capital. It's a level 1 fort. We got a level 4 fort. 4, 2, 2. Easiest way to get him out of the war is going to be to get to his capital. I currently have military access through Austria, so actually, I think I can just march on Bohemia's capital right now, which we should definitely do. Okay, that will make that war go a lot quicker. Bohemia, meanwhile, does have 51,000 infantry, so Alright, I was assessing wars, that's right. Siena, Saxe-Lauenburg, not a big deal. Florence is a single target. Hejaz is... I'm just going to piece him out as soon as we get the capital sieged. I'd like to get a leader on that siege. My level 2 siege guy is currently battling, and then I'm going to go finish that siege. Don't need any more cannons there. Ethiopia. Pretty easy to siege his capital out once I get there. I don't think Ethiopia even has any troops. He doesn't. Mutapa, we're just waiting for Betsumisaraka to go deal with some of that. He's loyal. 7,500 ducats in debt. Doesn't seem to want to actually take care of that, does he? Do you, like, go for these? Please? Tanky Bee, thank you for your sub. Quite a bit of time on my truces. We could attack this guy, Chickasaw. Get that war started so that I can get this colonial nation. Might as well. Okay, I have a little bit of an issue with unrest. Yemeni separatists in Betsumisaraka. Yeah, the opportunity here to kill the HRE is actually pretty surprisingly golden, like out of nowhere. I'm glad we took the time to look for it. I mean, it's not common to just like see it and have that opportunity. So I should try to continue positioning more men over here. Also, I should try to build my force limit up even higher. We've got all these troops up here. If I get these armies onto that capital, I think we're going to want to have probably the best commander, which is Kai... what's his name? Who's currently sieging down something unimportant. He doesn't need to be here anymore. I want to make sure he's in charge for when we move into Bohemia. At the same time, it would be great if I could get access through some of this here land up here. Do I care the most about this Ethiopian siege, or do I care more about any other siege? do you guys think? Should we just hire a couple more generals? I feel like I've only got 3, plus I've got my military guy, my actual ruler, but we've got room for 3 more. We're ahead of time on military tech. I am doing defensive ideas, but we've already got the main stuff that I care about, although I want that finisher. I need generals, though. We're at 71.4 army tradition. I think one good argument for making some more generals is just that right now our ruler has the +1 guaranteed maneuver pip trait, and if my guy dies, we're never gonna really have that opportunity again. I think I'm just gonna force myself to pick up 3 generals. Just want to have them, you know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get up to 80 army tradition. We decay pretty darn quick, so probably not. I think we just go with this. I think I need some. Cross your fingers. It's pretty good. Fire value is actually really valuable. He's got 1 siege pip, which is good. That's okay. 325. Nice maneuver. That situational 25% movement speed's pretty nice. I think I will go up to the full limit here. There we go. Yoba, the 453. Now there's our combat general. Sweet. I like it. They're not Kingdom of Might quality, but they're pretty decent. So we'll take, unfortunately, the one thing we didn't really get much of is lots of siege. We'll put the high maneuver guy in charge down here to pull those troops over. Is he still... I almost like the 3531 slightly better over Yoba, just because I like that siege pip. Look at that. Savoy's off to march off and do some damage on his own. Beautiful. Does that mean I have a spare guy with siege value? You're being used. You are not being used. Yes, we have 1 guy with siege pips. Stability would be nice, a little bit, yes, to bring down some of the unrest. I do have some unrest building up right now, but I haven't been lowering autonomy for a very long time. I have like no rebels right now, but we do have unrest. We have a lot of provinces with some unrest. A little bit of stability would be nice, but we're currently overextended, so it's a bad time to take it. And we're gonna probably stay overextended for quite some time. These armies, for example, I think I need to try to get up into Europe. I love when Savoy is loyal. Look at that beautiful bastard. 331. 3331, he's just marching. He knows where to go. Okay, Betsamis Raka is doing a good job, slowly, on doing that stuff. I guess we'll go for the war leader's capital first, so we can get the ticking war score. I don't think these armies are going to be an issue over there. They're not as weak as they would be in the beginning of the game, but they're okay. Here, I want to pull in a siege leader. My 2 siege pip guy is still trying to get back over into position. He'll be there tomorrow. There we go. Great Horde cedes land to Russia. That's not ideal. I'd like for these guys to keep fighting. My truce with John Purr just ended. Where's John Purr? John Purr seems to have disappeared. Persia's still willing to defend? Ah, okay, so Persia's no longer willing to defend them as the Shia, Defender of the Shia Faith. We can force him to lose Defender of the Shia Faith and attack Hassa, who still has a fort mothballed, and I still have an army in position, so yes. We arrive on the 28th. Okay. No! What have I done? I've got myself black flagged.
Oh god, I missed you.
Damn it! I always forget that being in land that you have conditional access to makes you black flag. Alright, fine, I'm gonna send this army instead. What I get for declaring war every month, right? Definitely want to do this. Get them back to loyal. Ooh, Diplo points can be had. Nice. Of course, they're not very loyal right now because I had that random event. Don't really need those points right this second, so let's wait. Level 3 half-price Theologian's pretty tempting right now. Is there anything dropping off soon? 95? 95, 95. No, I can't do anything with these guys for a little while. Okay. At this point, I'm going to just start slowly trying to move armies over. I don't hold a lot of hope that they're going to do a good job, but... if they can create a beachhead for me, we can come in from the north and the south. These Midri Bauri separatists are just marching all the way around now. Out of nowhere, they suddenly decided that they're gonna march. Look at how long this damn fort is taking. All because I forgot that I had done it. Ryukyu is making gains plus 51. Wow. Alright, sweet. Apparently I'm making gains, whatever the hell that means. So he'll deal with those rebels now. It's one less person to deal with. Okay, alright. Jazz. We could probably piece him out soon. I need a fort occupied, though. And of course, we're going to need disease outbreaks here. Excellent. That's what I like to see. These armies are eventually going to take that navy that's coming down to come up into Italy. We don't have any room to train more men, right? Yeah. 15? We do about 15 right now. Don't declare war. Let's just not declare war for a little bit so that I can actually get this army up on the Bohemia's capital. This land's gonna go to Savoy. He's not willing to peace out while the other guys still got land. Here's our mothballed fort, paid for by Savoy. Got a 21 stack. He doesn't really want to fight me, it looks like. Good sign. Busy. Don't need both of these. I guess we're gonna not take a siege pip guy here. Well, neither of them have siege pips. Never mind. You're not needed. Okay. Also a spectacular general. There's our 2 siege pip guy. Never mind. Even more options now. Making some money. That siege needs to finish. That army will finally land on April 25th. So in 8 days, we'll actually beachhead in Strasland. We're not hostile to this guy, so I wonder if this even can be sieged by us. I don't think so. Guess we're actually trying to get into here then. Is that why we're able to move so quick? I'm still just move in and try to beachhead. Don't want to try to go on that fort yet. Bohemia. He's involved in his own war. Attack against Salzburg and the Bohemian conquest of Salzburg, obviously. He's got the capital occupied yet. I guess he's trying to siege down, like, something over here? Or maybe he's working on Ulm. Where the hell is he? And why does he have so little war score? Weird. I'm just going to suffer the attrition. I'm going to pile both armies there just to guarantee that that capital falls right away. We've used imperialism, so ticking war scores based on capitals. And, okay, that's another colonist free. Can I keep on working on this area up here? Not really. Still can't demand anything in this region because I don't occupy a actual fort. Perhaps I should have brought a siege guy here, since I am trying to just blitz this thing down. Siege ticks are 34 days, it's not too bad. Oh, this is unfortunate. So being at war with Ethiopia is preventing the Mamluks from getting their cores done. You need to end the war with Ethiopia right away. I really don't even need anything from this guy. And again, I don't want this land for myself, and if Mamluks can't take it, we'll just declare war on them again in the future. I shouldn't even be in this war. I got too excited about the mothballed forts. It's a common mistake that I make. Get super excited about mothballed forts. I suppose, at the very least, I could try to take the forts. That is a fort, 7 development. We could take the 7 development fort. And then we could milk him for some prestige for now. Ethiopia at one point had gotten quite large. Then he died. Alright, Mamluks, come on. You get those cores going. Okay. How's my overextension? We're at 83%. Anything and everything that costs overextension, I've already started coring. I'm not going to worry about these ones for now. It'd be kind of nice to make them go away, but I don't need that. You know, if they don't cause any overextension, they're not really harming anything. Just clutter up the interface a bit. That one ended up being a lot of unnecessary overextension, sadly. Hejaz and Hassa, I can actually, I think, feed some of this to Bet-Simisraka. He's only on 0.36 overextension, and if I feed a bunch of Hassa to Bet-Simisraka and actually touch Hejaz, then I can transfer to Hejaz, from Hejaz to Bet-Simisraka and give him this inland stuff. So I don't have to sit on the overextension. We already occupy a fort in the area. But he's not on low enthusiasm yet. How's that navy coming? Almost there. I think we're gonna have to reel in some of these wars, take like a 6-month to 1 year long break to get war exhaustion down to 0. Because we're probably gonna have about 1 by then. And then once that's done, I can do the main war with the HRE. Dutch Columbia is complete. Good. Okay, 27 in the front row. He's much wider than I am. Got a better leader. He's equal... No, he's behind by 1 tech, but he's Bohemia, and I believe Bohemia usually does have... He's got offensive ideas, infantry combat ability +5, land leader fire. I think we want to avoid that battle. For now. We're just trying to get our beachhead. New siege pip guy, where's he gonna go? Maybe here. But I like the CK2 music, it's nice. Good, we got a wall breach. Let's take a look at aggressive expansion. Totally fine, no one cares about us. Because we're awesome. Because we're awesome. I see another truce, big truce expired over here. Man, I should not have had that Mountain Dew. It's running right through me, man. I'll use the bathroom again soon. Alright, let's assume for a second that you are willing to peace out. What will we want? I'll need to finish connecting this land here, otherwise I can't ask for it in the peace deal. So we can't do it yet. Okay, next target then. Yeah, we're integrating 2 nations right now. We need to get them to about 1,300 points, and then pause the integration and or give them more land. Because we're waiting for the next parliamentary decision in 1698. It's a long ways away. In 9 years is when I want to actually finish the integration of those countries, so I can get the best discount possible. Knew he was gonna have some issues. Level 2 fort. Doing okay on manpower, but could be better. Just send 1 more cannon forward. No, we'll grab all the cannons. New sub, D4 Darkstar, Darkstar 91, thank you for your sub. This army needs to head over to Italy in preparation for war with Austria. Florence, we can peace out now. Suppose we don't have to finish the siege up here. We have a longer truce. Do we care about Sax-Lombard? I gotta go to the bathroom. This thing ran right through me. Discuss it in Twitch chat if you don't mind. Let's. I could just end this war right now, or we could try to finish the siege. I'm not sure yet. 1 second. Okay. I've been thinking about it, and, shoot, I left my door open. Crap, 1 sec. Okay, I was thinking about it, and we're already at war anyway. We're gonna stay at war, so might as well just wait, right? I mean, it is a little bit of aggressive, or a little bit of war exhaustion, but nothing too major. Pull a couple troops off, try to minimize a little bit of attrition. After he finishes this, maybe he can do a difficult achievement, like Till Death Do Us Part. Ooh, nice. Massive rebellion in Austria. That's a good sign. Did you guys talk about it all? Did you think about it? Yes, I'm very confident, very comfortable with where the achievement is, where we're at right now. I wouldn't still be running, I wouldn't even still be trying to get it right now if I didn't think I could succeed. I think we're on track, we'll be fine. Okay, I need to find... Who needs a siege pip? You've got a siege pip. Don't need a siege pip over there. Someone somewhere's got to need a siege pip, right? I suppose we could commit to moving in on that fort. Yeah, let's do it. Where are you collecting trade from now? Lots of places. Malacca, Goa, English Channel, Caribbean, Cape of Good Hope, Gulf of Aden. Although, I don't really need to bleed Betsmith's Rock anymore. I should probably stop squeezing all of his money away. Yeah. You can have some of it. Except, I thought I had a huge amount of ships over here. At one point, I was taking like all of his money from Zanzibar, and now I only have 9% trade power here? How's that true? Have no ships protecting trade in Zanzibar? Where'd they go? Hmm. I guess I moved them. All right. Waiting on these two occupations here, and then we can consider a peace deal with Asa and Hejaz. Waiting on the occupation of his capital. Had a water shortage. Excellent. 35% chance now of taking his capital. That's going to be pretty sizable amount of war score as well. So I might be able to just take like 2 or 3 provinces from his coast. That's all I care about right now is the coast. I want to minimize his naval supply. These need to get all transferred to Bob's exiled Scots. So yeah, if I strip his coast, I'll have more trade power for when I move into the English Channel. And fewer boats means just, it's better. Hey, finally took Mecca. Excellent. Never did put a siege leader on that siege, did I? We are wide enough. We're wide enough to take this fight. Oh, come on. You're gonna kick me out of there? Damn you, Ottomans. That's really annoying. Squirrel? No. I don't want to do a squirrel just for that, but that's really still quite irritating. I wanted to start supporting his rebels, but now I can't. Venice pays 900 ducats to Bohemia. Okay, so Bohemia's focusing on me entirely now. Still haven't won this damn siege. Huge treasure fleet. Don't let me forget to keep spying on the Ottomans when I get a chance for it. Of course it doesn't fall. It'll just never fall. Nice. Got the Prague. Yes. So good. 23 war score with Bohemia. All I want is, you know, everything. It's all Imperial territory. I have no claims on any of it, as far as I know. Don't really want to take a huge amount of lands. He's also got that nasty Czech nationalism modifier. Taking that fort, though, in Stettin might be the way to go. 25.6 overextension. I have the points to core it. If we wait till October, I could take a little bit more land from him. Is there anyone else that I'm planning on taking land from right now? I don't think so. Not be demanded because it's occupied by an enemy in another war. I think I'll wait for the cores to finish, and then maybe I can take Strassland as well in the peace deal. So, let's, just keep moving in. Wow. Why does Nightbot spam so much? That should not... There should be a timer or something on that. Hendrik, do you know how? Or Cannon Fodder? Do you know how to make it so that Nightbot can't say that all the time? It's just spammed, but the stream has been live for. The stream has been live for. It's annoying. Even if it's not a problem with the... Even if it is a problem with the user, like, the bot should not be able to do it that often. I don't want any of this land for myself, because I'm going to spend my war exhaustion, or... Sorry, my... words. My overextension on the Bohemian stuff. So, for Hassa, what I want to do is get Simisaraka in here. So take, like, over to here. Take those 4. That gets me adjacency to Hejaz, which lets me truce out, or peace out Hejaz without taking overextension myself. The overextension for this is, I think, not going to cause too many problems in his country. He's only 0.36 overextended. I might end up taking one of these states if they're good. 27 development state. No, they're not very good. I see he wants me to fight his army, huh? Well, I can oblige him. That's what he wants. I don't mind. Still haven't won that siege, have we? Good lord. Okay. Dipple points are coming down. Monarch points are looking pretty solid overall. Not making much progress towards getting these ideas out, but we'll see. Malwa is now up. Well, that is a war I definitely want to declare soon. Got one mothballed fort. Maybe soon. The problem is that I've got to take that land myself, so it's kind of a back burner type issue. I really need to speed this one up. I need more cannons here. Where's that 2 siege pip general? Come on, succeed, please! Please. Thank you. All I gotta do is ask nicely, right? New sub! 14-month resub, in fact. MCAJ4. So if we're gonna have a long truce, we might as well get something out of it. Get some prestige. 25 prestige for a separate piece is pretty good. We'll buy down some Catalonian. Actually, bet some Sarakan. I mean, I know I can pay off his debt, but it's a lot of money. And you can't pay off a little bit of debt, you gotta pay off all of the debt. Maverick 2295. It should really not be pay off all debt. It should just be pay off as much as you can, you know? Or pay off a loan. Pay a loan. Pay a loan, pay all loans. Give us 2 buttons, right? He's gonna gain more land, so let's just placate Betsy Misraka. Sienna's got some bank. Rad Ray 567, thank you for your subscription. Please tell me that you're subscribing or resubscribing because you like Ryukyu, right? Ah, Sienna. I remember playing as Sienna. Or Tuscany. I think Tuscany was a nation at the beginning of the game back then. You can pay off your own debt in chunks, but not your vassals. Design flaw? Yeah, it's a stupid mechanic. Honestly, I think it's ridiculous. You mean like they have too much debt? Look at this. It even says in all caps. Like it's not even. I don't even think they localized it. It just says. Look at Betsy Misraka. They underscore have underscore to underscore much underscore debt. Like it. They didn't even localize it to English or French or German. It's just that's the actual code name for it. The Magmage, Vox CPW, and Pif Rimgar. Rimgar. That reminds me of Ragnar from Red Rising, which I'm reading right now. I miss Ragnar. It's also a name of a bunch of characters in the CK2. In the CK2 start. Ragnar Lobrock, something like that. If I remember correctly. Okay, we're gonna pull our 2 siege pip guy over here and try to make this a little bit quicker. But Simsraka's landing. Nice. Or she's gonna go for the island? No. Where is he landing? He's landing in Abdikalkis. Down here. Yes, of course. You could just dock your ships, but no. Do a naval invasion, it makes sense. Takes 36 days, just for fun. Okay, Bohemia's on low enthusiasm. That might be enough, except I was waiting on Salzburg occupations. Austria's just completely ignoring these Hungarian separatists. Sowash Kiss 2. Come on, you guys, the names. I can't pronounce them. They're impossible. I got particularists at 50%. They're upset in the province of Buru. Apparently it's the Castilian stuff that I conquered. Well, I know I can hire a theologian soon. That might make a difference. Even if I can't demand Diplo support right now, I do want to get their influence back up. Level 3 Master of Mint. What do we have right now? We have a level 3 Master of Mint, so it's just going to save me money. It's probably not worth the time. We'll wait till we can't get him. Not worth dealing with this rebellion over here. Now in this case though, I think I can handle 1.4. Any chance I can get a better... I got a Morale of Armies guy, but he's only level 2, and I want to keep the level 3s. William did it. What did William did? Okay, I've got Bohemia. I've got Hassa. Hassa was not interested in my peace deals yet. Now he is. So I'm trying to just clean this area up. I want to take coastline if possible. I guess I don't really care about this as long as I have my adjacency to Hejaz, which is done with that. Okay. Next then would be coastline to Betsimsraka. We have Hormuz. Is there a fort there? Interesting, there's no fort there. Cool. Let's go try to occupy that. We're gonna kill his army as well, just so that we can, you know, get more war value out of it. On Bohemians. Just hanging out with a nice big army. Ooh, he's actually got a pretty good chance of taking that back. Should have transferred it. Haha, he moved. He gave me the opportunity, so I've just suddenly increased the fort defense from 22% to 60%. Aha! How you like that? Okay, I want to end the war with Bohemia, and then I want to go to peace. That's why I'm not declaring any new wars right now. I want to be at peace for just a couple months. Don't want to spend Diplo points to buy down war exhaustion. I'd like to take 6-7 months to get my war exhaustion down to 0. And then we can declare. Although there are other little tiny wars that I wouldn't mind getting started. Just checking out who's willing to defend who right now. Bangladesh comes in on this one. That isolates Malwa. Malwa's the larger target. Bangladesh can't defend Mawa and Bengal. These two rivaled each other. So we could go for Bengal. Bangladesh separate. Bangladesh is really easy to piece out, but I have no transports here. Looks like Betsum Sraka's taking care of that blockade anyway. Okay. And now that he's pieced out, he might actually mothball these forts as well. Looks like Betsemis Rock is going to take care of that for me, huh? It's a feisty little guy. I like it when he's not useless. Okay. Got enthusiasm right now. We're waiting on this battle to end, and I think that's going to do it. I mean, we could wait a little bit. Oh, you stopped the blockade, you bastard! I'm trying to see just capital fort. Come on, put the blockade in place. Never mind. Never mind. It's taken care of. We got this. Gonna make sure these integrations don't get too high. Wow. Wow, that was quick. So that's a defensive siege in flat terrain against Bohemia with a 4-5 adjacent general. Yeah, I'm gonna lean toward not fighting that. I mean, why fight that, right? We don't need to, so let's just not. That'll auto-transfer to Bob's Bayou. I think Bob's Bayou is the only one that I've got in this colonial region. Yeah, Castilian Louisiana is just Bob's Bayou, so he can have all of it. That's fine. Thank you. However, this province, definitely need to make sure this goes to Bob's exiled Scots. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 10 provinces for him. And I can give Bob's exiled Scots this one as well. Just make sure that they end up with a words. A guy. A thing. Merchant. Kind of surprised that this Salzburg war is still going on. Holy crap. Oh, it's because it's listing it all together. So he's at war with Salzburg, Frankfurt, and Ulm. And he's not currently actively sieging any of them down, so I don't think that Strasland's ever going to stop being occupied. I just peace out this guy now and core his stuff. Let's peace out in January. Start spying on the Ottomans again. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! 2 mothballed Austrian forts? 3? 4? 4, level 4 mothballed Austrian forts. Does anyone else smell opportunity? I know I do. Should we do that? Should we just do it now, or should I try to get this army around? The stupid Bohemian army's in the way. I'm gonna take a save here just in case this proves to be a backup, like a bad decision to not have taken advantage of it as is. Because I can snipe the ones on the southern border right now. I'm trying to be greedy and wait till I can get the army in position to snipe all of them. Perhaps we should... Yeah, we should. We should do this. Stay at war with Bohemia for a while, and hopefully just have... Actually, hold on. If I declare war on Austria, I'll have military access through the entire HRE, which means I don't have to go around. I could just march 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll have access through Bohemia. Main thing I'm going to want to do is get his capital occupied. Flat terrain adjacent to his whole army. He'll let me snipe all these forts. 1, 2, oh my god, is it glorious. That one's fully maintained, annoyingly. This army, I think, can get to those two. And if this army can get down to that one, that's 5 level 4 mothballed forts. And then after we take the mothballed fort in Carton, we move this army into Wien, siege out his capital, and... Emperor's a sad panda. Meanwhile, I've got this army to deal with the non-mothballed fort. Can you snipe forts without getting black flagged? Yes. So, okay, here's why I keep getting black flagged. I'm declaring wars while my army is passing through lands where I have conditional military access. So, for example, when I was trying to march my army through Austria against Bohemia, Bohemia had access through Austria, which granted me access through Austria. Because I declared war on somebody else while my army was in a nation that I don't have access to and is not my ally, I got black flagged. That always happens. If let's say even reverse it, let's say I had asked for the military access through Austria, put my army in Wien, and then declare war on Bohemia, you get black flagged. Because Austria's not in the war, they're not a subject, you can't do that. But, even if I declare the war right now, because I'm standing in a province that I currently have occupied, I will not get black flagged. I'm good from right here. I want to see if I can maybe wrap up a couple of these peace deals real quick. You would do that, wouldn't you? I need more damn troops. There goes 7k ducats. More force limit, please. I don't have to try to full annex Hassa. But I would like, if I could, to get Betsamesaranka up here adjacent to Persia. That would be quite nice. Right, we want to wait at least a month here for this. Which means I can't peace out Hejaz, which means it's just really Chickasaw that I could consider piecing out right now. And we're waiting on 2-3 sieges for that. So there's no pieces that I can actually go for right now. Okay, I think we're going to wait till December the 1st. Cross your fingers. Pray that Austria continues to maintain mothballed forts. He shouldn't. Even if he turns them on, he'll turn them on the 1st, and they'll take another month to recover. 0 garrison, 0 garrison. Still active. 0, 0, 0. Capital. Beautiful. It's so beautiful. This is amazing. What a crazy, fortunate stroke of luck. Okay, now, though, we have to take the time to make sure that the political situation hasn't changed. I'm declaring war on Ulm. Still. Ulm calls in Austria. We get Oldenburg, Hesse, Baden. Austria's allies haven't changed, right? Should I take the time to go through it, or should we just assume that they're still friends? Do you have military access through Venice to avoid the Milan fort? Yes. No. Good eye. I think we can still get a stack from this army over to Tyrol. I might not be able to get to Treviso. I think we just declare it. I think we go for it. Yeah, manpower is getting a little bit low. Keep in mind, before we started this huge rolling chain of non-stop war, I had trained 60k new troops. So that was where a huge chunk of my manpower reserves did go, is into a new army. But still, being below 200,000, it's the first time that's happened in a long time. What, you thinking I should declare on Venice right now? Saxe-Lauenburg. Nah, I think that it's not worth it. I think we just, I want to do it. I want this to succeed. All right, let's do this. Big war. Let's just take a quick check, though, to see. We need 1 day. There's 1 day. Austria should be in the war. Austria's in the war. His forts are still mothballed, which means that it takes 1 day for the zone of control to actually be active. So there is no zone of control right now. I could actually, no. The Milan zone of control is doing that, I think. Or no, getting into that fort is doing it. Okay, you are getting there really soon. Do we need to worry about an army from here or here? Probably. Let's send more troops that way. Level 4 fort requires 15 cannons. Two siege pip guy is where? Currently doing something he shouldn't. Is he? Don't want you going that way. Busy. Kinda need you to stay here for security. Let's just hope that this little one province miner Baden doesn't have a big army. I don't think he will. The other mothballed fort was here. We've got access through the HRE now. We can go there to there. Zone of control Wien. Damn. And then Tyrol is projecting a zone of control. I can't get to Carton either. Okay, let's just head to Wien. I'm going to try to be a little bit minimalistic on my sieges because I am a little concerned about manpower supply. Leave his 15 infantry there in case he needs them. This army's probably going to be available for something. Ooh, it's a mothballed fort! Turns out you're needed here, sir. I need you to win that battle very quickly, so that we can take that fort. Very excited about this war. Oh, nice. Perfect. That frees up another siege general. Frees up this navy. Go blockade that guy's capital. Level 4. I'm gonna shuffle balance these guys. We're just gonna hang out up here. We're not gonna try to siege anything else, I think. It'll take him a very long time to get his capital back. That is frustrating that these two are unreachable, all because of Venice. I could have been patient, you're right. I could have also just spent like 1 Diplo point to have military access through Venice. He'd probably give it to me. Yeah, he would. But if I had had access through Venice, I'd still not be able to get to Carton. Really? Okay, yeah, you're not fast enough to catch me. And Savoy is all about fighting the Bohemians. Nice. Still waiting for other allies to come in. That's the mothballed fort. Gotta wait for that month to go by so that we don't have to march around. Okay, siege is done over here yet? Sadly, no. 49% chance. That one fell. That one hasn't fallen yet. Still didn't fall. Still didn't fell? What? Still didn't fall. And of course, my subject is not blockading the strait anymore because he stopped being smart. Try to get that leader off. New sub, Midgety. 2 months in a row. Congrats, man. Thank you. 1 month to go and you'll have a new sub emote, sub icon thing. Why are there so many people suffering attrition? What are you dummies doing? Don't you know that I need this manpower? Like, I'm having manpower issues right now, sirs. Are we there on time? Yes, yes. And going to be a yes. I believe we freed up one guy with a siege pip. But this other guy, the 2 siege pip guy, is about to be available if I could just get him off of that land. Here we go. Shouldn't have ever been up there. Should have remembered to unappoint him. That's a bit of a concern. These events happen quite often now. High development provinces want seats. I usually just grant it, but eventually it might end up costing me a lot of points if I have to bribe some really expensive locations or something. I think we could finally do these peace deals. So, you, sir, I need my access to Hejaz. I need my access to this part of Hejaz as well. So this is, I think, an ideal way to do it. I can't take that for my subject. That province as well is not occupied, and I'm not going to wait for my ships. But we can do this. No idea how much overextension it is. You guys here care to hazard a guess? You think this will kill Betsimisaraka? Well, that plus what I'm going to give to Hejaz. I shouldn't do that. It's too much, right? Because I need to spare some to get from Hejaz. Let's just do enough that we get adjacency to Persia. And ideally make sure we're getting all of his forts. Which we are. I don't really need this one. Yes, I do. All the coast, except for those 2 little islands. Ignore that province, take the 2 forts, get our adjacencies. Yeah, good luck with Simisaraka. I hope it's not too much. We'll find out soon. And the verdict is 4.44. Manageable. It's like he's not going to let me snipe this fort, is he?
Keep up the great work.
Thank you. Random index. So we're going to get just 2 out of the 5 mothballed forts. That's fine. Never mind, zone of control is going to restrict me, isn't it? I can force March to get out. We're technically going to be the aggressor in the mountains against a 163 with 20,000 cannons. This army is going to be woefully late. Yeah, I think we just take the 2 military point loss and get that army out. Since we did that peace deal, I can now peace out Hejaz. Part of it's going to go to the Mamluks.
Hi, D.
Hi, D. Lovely. That goes to me, unless I want to occupy it. Only 5 development, I could pay for it. I don't really mind. This is one of the only provinces that he has that actually has any buildings. How are you looking, sir? 3.32 overextension. I would like the Mamluks to have... There are no other forts in this area. But I'd like to get the Mamluks down here touching this side so that I can feed these forts next time. I think we don't give Betsimisaraka any of Hejaz. I think I take the fort for myself just because I don't want to deal with it again. Do we do anything else? Probably not. Take some money. Make him end some stuff and things. We get 26 prestige from that. We'll spend some of it on Savoy, who's no longer loyal. I want him to be loyal, please. That Simisaraka's also gonna need to be bought down a bit. I know. The borders are hideous. It happens. Mamluks look okay. Hideous borders is a good thing in this case, because it means that they're hideous, but they're also preventing the AI from doing a good job either. Okay. You can only manually give away stuff using imperialism if you're at peace. I am not at peace. So yes, I could take it for myself and give it to somebody else later, but I'm not at peace. So I would have to sit on the overextension for X number of months/years. Which is, it's not a good idea, I think. So, let's cross our fingers here and hope that everyone that's involved in the war right now is where they need to be. There's my little window. So obviously we're with Austria. We've got no Brunswick yet. Yes. Alone. I don't see Cologne, I don't see Brunswick. Alright. Like I said, this Mountain Dew is running right through me. It happens every time I drink soda. I don't know. Be right back. 1 second. Okay, I am back. Of course, I got another soda. Whatever. All right, we got to figure out why those guys aren't involved. We're missing who? Oldenburg is in there. Munster's in there. We're missing Mainz. We're missing Cologne, and we are missing Brunswick. Mainz, Cologne, Brunswick. I think we're expecting all of those from Austria. War score is only 2%, so they can still send out defensive calls. So Mainz, Cologne, Brunswick. Yeah, they're still all allied to Austria. I guess we're just waiting. Okay, well, it scared me either way, having them not in the war. But we should be okay. Just gotta wait a little bit. Oh, nasty. Got a wall breach on the capital. I need that for the ticking war score. So I could peace out Bohemia now. And if I do that, I get a little bit of aggressive expansion, a little bit of extra aggressive expansion because it's still part of the HRE. But any nation that I don't currently have like any aggressive expansion with, which is none of these Catholics, could start ticking down this year. Brunswick, Cologne, and Mainz, yep. But they're all allied to Austria. Fine, we don't have to fight there. Finally. I'm just waiting on that siege up there. Okay, there's one mothballed fort there. We're going to march over to that fort. This can go to Savoy. Need to get started on these level 1 forts and stuff. What do you guys think? Should we just peace out Bohemia now? Before he takes back his capital? Or should we just wait? I mean, granted, I'm pretty overextended. The longer I wait, the less average overextension I will suffer in the next year or so. But the longer I wait, the less time I've spent doing cores. So I miss out on some opportunity there. Yes, and focus on HRE. Okay. That's a number of people who are suggesting that we should just piece them out. I think so too. I'm just kind of annoyed that I can't take Strasland. It would be nice to get that other fort. Oh well. Well, we need diplomat first, so let's get that done. Also, we were waiting on our existing course finish, so we can get over there to Baden. Baden. Okay. It was Brunswick, Cologne, and Mainz. Brunswick? Cologne? Mainz. Still don't see him. Starting to get a little bit worried. Come on now, guys. Would you stop chasing me around, dude? You're being kind of annoying. Tutti Cardinal. Twitch Prime. Yeah. We do have to be careful we don't get above 25 war score, because then they might not actually send out the calls to arms, but my guess is that, I don't know, maybe because it's a secondary call to arms, the AI is like waiting to do it or waiting to respond to it or something. Okay, we're only 46% overextended now. If I wait just a few months, I can let's wait 5 months, get the Ryukyu in particular down to 0%, and then we'll take the peace deal. Is Bohemia an elector? No, I don't think they are. No, they're not. I guess perhaps it is possible that the political landscape has changed, and now these guys are not willing to honor a call, and so that's why Austria's not sending the call to arms out. But I hope not. I know for sure when we tested it earlier, we were able to get them to all be in the war. Have I done something wrong? Last time it took them like 3 months to accept? Okay, I'm getting nervous now because the entire purpose of this war is to just dismantle the HRE, and if that's not possible in this war, then this is a waste of manpower and time. And we need to end it right away. There they are. At least one of them. Okay, there's Mainz. I've already forgotten now. It was Mainz, Cologne, and Brunswick? We're waiting on Cologne and Brunswick still. They're still allied to the Emperor. I think we're going to lose control of this siege here unless I do this peace. I'm just going to piece them out now. Yeah, just those 3 provinces is good. Actually, I don't mind him guaranteeing Poland. Forgot to placate? Was I already at 100? Shoot. Oh well. I don't think that, I mean, Betsim Soraka, him not being integrated right now, not spending points on him is actually not a big deal, because, again, I want to get to, like, 1,300, and I just want to make sure that I've got that policy and the Parliament event active, and I'd rather just keep him around for a little bit longer to guarantee that I get that. Anyway, I mean, ideally we would time it perfectly every time, right? But can't count on that. Well, Tyrol is still obsolete by 1 level, and the garrison is technically still under half strength, but it will reinforce. We should probably get started on that siege soon. Okay, I see Cologne. See Oldenburg. Still waiting on Brunswick. Brunswick. Brunswick.
Face cam whoop whoop.
Whoa, 30 months. Big number. Where'd that Brunswick at? I think he was the last to join last time as well. Brunswick. Have we seriously not won that final siege yet? Oh. Come on, dude. You're allied to the Emperor. Honor the call. There he is. Do we even need to check? I'm pretty sure we got the confirmation we needed, right? That's everyone? Everyone's in the war? I think so. You must control the capital of the Emperor's homeland in Austria, which is Wien, Elector, Brunswick, Hesse, Cologne, Mainz, Munster, Oldenburg. Alright, so we're working on Wien. Let's see. Out of the targets... Here, I'm gonna pull this up. Go. Alright, whatever. Brunswick. Level 1. Munster's level 5. I need to get started on that level 5 siege. We got Oldenburg, Brunswick, Munster, S, Cologne, level 5, Mainz, level 5. So I've got 3 level 5 forts that I need to get started on. And I've got an army in position to take care of 2 level 1s. So they take care of those 2. You go to here. When you're done, which should be quick, you go down to that one, and when you're done, you go to that one. Level 5 fort requires 15 cannons to be maxed out on efficiency. This is 10 and 10. You've got 10, so I don't quite have enough cannons up here to max that whole thing out. Any chance that this army can come up here and join? Or maybe even start this siege itself? I think yes. I think that's what we're going to do. No, Baden's in the war, but I think he's just a random bystander, right? He's not a guy. We'll just pass right by his fort. Finally! Oh my god. Okay. Bob's Exiled Scots is going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces, and then the rest we just take directly. I guess we're waiting for that final occupation then, huh? Seems fine. Well, that's not ideal. We want to be the aggressor against a much larger foe? No. Okay, power through that one. You're gone before the end of the month, which means no attrition. Lost a claim on Holland. Damn. After all that time, I lost the claim. I never even got to take it from him? Rats. Alright, looks like we are going to be fighting Austria. Possibly. See if he wants to fight my whole army. Austria's behind on military tech. They've got full defensive, 3 offensive, 10% morale of armies. 3%, what a weird number. 3% discipline from national ideas. We're in bad terrain. We've got a 3-4-3 and a 3-2-5 against a 1-6. Let's say that the fire value is pretty powerful right now. I've got 20 cannons versus his 19. Combat width is 36. We've got enough to match that. Pretty much just have to take the fight, right? That's what he wants. Alright, fine, let's do it. Ulm is not an important target, surprisingly. Even though they're the war leader, they don't matter. Okay, well, good luck. Oh my god. 0 versus a 9? What? Squirrel? What crap is that, huh? That's some horrible luck. A 3 versus an 8? Spectacular. It's exactly what I was hoping for. 5 versus... every single phase. Every phase, we had a disadvantage. Every phase. My infantry are dead. Spectacular. We still have enough morale to control some of the retreat, but not all of it. Let's see where this guy wants to go. Okay, he wants to go to Stettin. We'll send the other army to Stettin as well. Although now I'm a little bit concerned about this 24 stack right next to it. Let's tell him, if we can, to retreat to here. But hopefully they can protect each other if Austria can... Yeah, that luck. Those rolls were horrible. Either way, even if this war ends up being very expensive, it's a good war to wage. Filling the Empire now is a great idea. Your subject's going to take care of the Papal State for us. Good. It's a 30 stack. I don't have enough ships for a 30 stack. I need some more ships up here. $20 more transports. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, Austria's coming back again. We're in flat terrain this time. I don't know how that's gonna go. We'll see. Let's take his capital. Make him want to cry. Let's do it. Get it. Just do it. Do it. Disease outbreak. What the hell? Stupid game. It's just trying to make me mad now, isn't it? It's like, aha, we're gonna give you 0 versus a 9. And we're gonna give you disease outbreaks with these big, huge armies. Stupid bastards. Can't win a siege to save my life. Oh, it's actually worth more than 100% war score. Wow. Let's do that so they can core everything right away. Bob's Bayou. Bob's Exile Scots is going to have some issues, that's for sure. Next month we should have a new merchant. Don't let me forget that I've got to appoint him somewhere. How bad is this attrition? It's just normal amounts. We have access to France? We do. Just don't. I can't win the sieges. They're not gonna succeed ever. Starting to get really annoyed. I swear, it's like 45, 50, 50, 20. What the hell? The wall? Yeah. Win the sieges. Come on. There we go. This should work out. That's going to give me 15 on there. We got a colonist free and a merchant free. Okay. 1690. Where shall this merchant go? Ideally, I want to weaken Ottomans or Russian income. So Russia is collecting out of Novgorod. I could put a merchant... Nah, I can't reach that node, damn. I could put a merchant here. Even though I have no real value here, I could get caravan trade power and try to force some of this money away from Russia. But if I send it this way, where's it going to go? I'm going to head into here, which just ends up going to the Ottomans, which doesn't really benefit me. I want to weaken both of them, not just one. I wouldn't mind it going this way and then that way. Let's not. Let's just do that. Let me get some extra multiplicative trade value that way. We've been on Wien for 180 days. We showed up against a very weak fort with 5 cannon bonus. Still no siege. The level 1 fort. We've been sieging it for 180 days. Come on! Level 1 flat terrain fort. What the hell is going on here? Meanwhile, this siege has been going on for 210 days. Yuck. Thank God. Alright, so that fort now gives us access to Treviso and Tyrol. Treviso's the safer of the two to go for first. Though I don't have a blockade in place, and now I do need one. So let's go do that. You're thinking about it. I gotta get on this fort as well. They're all gonna take a long time, and I don't want to spend like a whole year on each individual fort because I've got to do them one after the other. I want to do them all at the same time. It'd be great if this fort could fall. Kara gives a bunch of land to Persia. Okay. That's rude. Appreciate you suiciding your army on me, though. Now I feel like that army's coming for me here. Full combat width versus 20 combat width. 22 combat width, rather. I can't get there easily. I've got to go around. Well, this is a level 5 fort. Not a particularly good leader. These two are going to take about the same time, and I have no progress on it. If I take this whole army over to there, can we get there before he murders me? I've gained some supply, but not much. I need more troops. Bum-ba-da-ba-bum. What are we doing now? Yeah, manpower's getting a little bit low. 110,000 on 275. Could be better. I think I'm gonna break the Siege of Mines. It's a flat terrain fort. It'll be safer to take later. I think I'm gonna bring this army this way instead, and we're gonna focus on this one. I just know that he's gonna... You sneaky little bastard, make me break my siege. I could get over there on Tyrol, or I could bring this army over here. think is a more appropriate choice. Not allowed to separate piece anybody. We need them to stay in the war so that we can kill them. I will receive you with open arms, Hess. Welcome. Hello. It's my fort. Yes, hello, hi. Die. Oh, yay, we finally won the siege. Oh my god. I never thought it would happen. I never thought the day would come. Yoba. Great combat guy, no siege pips. Any other siege pip guys like available? This is why I like having innovative ideas, because then every general has a siege pip, and you don't feel like you're, you know, always having the wrong general in the wrong place. Telling you, man, 85% now. Can you believe how unlucky the siege is? I've been really unlucky with my sieges lately. We back off again? I think so. I don't care how far you chase me, Austria. You're gonna find a province. Eventually, you're not gonna be able to get me. I'm gonna siege all your stuff down. I got your capital. Neener, neener. How does innovative give siege pips? Because there's about a 90% chance in most of my campaigns I'll end up with offensive ideas, and innovative plus offensive equals a policy that lets you have one guaranteed siege pip. But every general always has at least one. Social reform. There's legitimacy to gain base production. Sure. Sounds reasonable. Ryukyu and particularists are a little bit upset in Calabar. Gotta get that war exhaustion down at some point. Any cores about to finish? Yes, that should do it. It's like Austria is making a beeline for one of my stacks that's just split up. Or possibly for this army that's trying to go for that fort. So, we are going to double back the whole army to Wien. Which changes his game plan. Which changes my game plan. I'm already locked, though. Now we're both going to be in Ansbach, and I am much too small. But I've got my 453, so I guess this will be an interesting battle. Damn Ulm Fort. Well, we'll go to mines, and then this army goes to mines. This army gets kind of caught out. And, oh, even worse is that I'm gonna get the reinforcement deployment bug, possibly? No. Austria arrived on time to save me from that. Good. If I had arrived one day before Austria, then my army would have deployed on the Ulm stack, which was really tiny, and been horrible. Would have been horrible. So we're just gonna have to survive for 12 days, and then retreat to mines, where this army will be actively sieging. I would appreciate it if you could actually roll a number higher than his number, at least one time, please. Please. I see that 0 and 7. I'm watching. I'm watching, game. Seriously. It's 2 zeros. Okay, finally, we get 1 tick. And we had too little morale to actually control the retreat by 0.01? Now this stack is exposed because that 70 stack is too strong for it, so... Oh my god, the double zeros! It's ridiculous. Not to mention the fact that... Oh my god! What the fuck is this? Have you ever seen a 99% siege? It's a level 1 fort. Granted, it's got a capital. It's completely obsolete. I need to murder somebody. Blocking my core. It's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine. I'm just gonna roll with it. We're gonna find. It's fine. This is fine. Glorious army's under attack at Chickasaw. It's to be expected. There's gonna be some rebels. We should be fine. They should have the tech of the nationalists or separatists, whatever the hell they are that they're spawning with. I think he's coming for one of these armies over here again. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a bad idea to go for the siege right now. This is not a siege pip leader. Yo, Ba, you need to retire, and we need that 5 maneuver guy. Where's he at? He's a bit busy. They are, like, so totally not in the province. It's confusing just to look at. I want the 4-5 there. You're gonna swap in for the siege pip. You're gonna unappoint because I need your 5 maneuver to reinforce this army faster over here. So it took a brutal beating. You guys can just hang out adjacent. Okay, Yo Ba, let's roll a 4 versus a 0. Weird. He actually did a good job. Can you believe it? I just want confirmation one more time. Everyone that's supposed to be in this war is in this war, right? I'm not doing this all for nothing, right? I sure hope so, because this is very stressful. All right, they are locked. They'll be there tomorrow. No chance that we get a stack wipe here in this day. Oh, they were going the other way. Excellent. They left them out to dry. Never mind. Stack wipe. Sweet. We won the Siege of Cologne. Wow, that was actually pretty good. A level 5 fort that fast? Unlike, say, this 99% one, which will probably not succeed, because reasons. Let's see. Do we really want you to go that way? I think I need you to get started on the level 5 Siege of Mines. Because you are a combat general. You have no pips. Yeah, I want you to come to mines. You must control the capital of the current emperor's homeland in Austria, which is Wien. We are. We still need to occupy, according to this, like all of them. I don't know. Does the thing update like all the time, or just when you've succeeded in it? Oh my gosh, it actually happened. I was starting to wonder. Okay, so it is removing the lower, the actual electors, but not the emperor. Okay. Alright, you only have one siege pip. You have enough for the full bonus. This army is now available for this siege. How about you head over to, like, here? This navy is going to go combine with the other navy. I accidentally pulled all of the ships that were protecting trade again, because I tended to do that. Now, you don't need to control them all yourself. You can transfer them to a subject. Not to mention I can transfer them back to myself if I need to. Okay. So we should get good reinforcement here, 100%. Finished a colony, finished a colony. That might actually be another merchant. Bob's Dog Sleds has how many provinces now? Still at 9. I guess we're waiting on this one. Look at that, 172 per year. Hell yeah, that's pretty good. Next month we'll have another colonist or another merchant. Probably have another colonist available soon. And even if we don't, I don't think I have enough colonies right now. Should take advantage of the fact that we've got such high colonial growth and just come back from both of these. Wait a day. And just colonize like whatever, you know, more land. I don't ever have to core it. I don't have the state slots for it anyway. I don't like how he's blocking my core up here. That army feels very exposed. As do these two now. And he feels very exposed too. Shoot. Yeah, the native policy. You guys in Twitch chat, they're talking about coexistence. It's the only one. Unless you're an AI, and then you can take whatever you want because they don't have native uprisings. There's reasons. See, I knew it. I knew that army seemed a little bit exposed. I think he's just going to try to desperately get his fort back, his capital. Well, we've got 21 plus 1. And one day I think that'll turn into a colony. Another bonus. Alright, am I missing any? I think I've got all the ones that I still need currently being sieged. Brunswick, Hesse, Mainz, Munster. Brunswick? Munster? Mainz? Hesse. Still need to get down to Hesse. Ah. The level 1 fort, though. That'll fall very quickly once one of the other ones falls. No big deal. Okay, I think what we're going to do is two things. Number one, I'm going to take a quick break, grab some lunch, and then we'll be back for another 3 hours. But the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take advantage of the bug. I've decided to stop being angry about the bug. You guys remember in the campaign I was doing with Filthy Robot where I was getting like really pissed because the bug kept screwing me over? I decided to just stop being upset about it and to instead just abuse the shit out of it against the AI. And it works very well. And I'll show it off in just a moment. Do I have a truce with Kebab? Yes. For a little while longer. Till 97. We're going to want to end this war, though, as well, so I guess we could go get started on the siege of Ulm. So, alright, let's do this. I'm going to put a, like, 5, maybe 10-minute cut in here. Go grab something to eat, and then we'll be back, okay? So if you guys are sticking around, please do. Grab a soda, go to the bathroom, get some food yourself. But we're not wrapping it up yet. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in a little bit.